Hey, my Lipton. So I wanted to come here. Y'all know I was gonna come here with a video about this. So Megan Thee Stallion dropped a song today. It was called Hiss. And I guess you can say, Hiss is definitely a diss track towards a few people. But I am gonna talk about the main idea, the main thesis, as far as like the person that she was discussing. Well, you know, the bar that was meant for Nicki Minaj. Um, but let me just start with like my thoughts on the song. So personally, for me, I actually like the song. I like the song. I guess you could say that I was more so listening to. Obviously, you listen to a song to see what someone is saying, and Megan was saying a lot. She was, throwing shots. She was talking her shit, and I think that like looking at Cobra and listening to Cobra, which I really like Cobra now, and I like the song. I don't know, like I like this direction that Megan is going in, especially being an independent artist now. Um, and also sticking with the whole snake idea and like that whole rollout. So, and I just saw that she recently previewed a video that she's gonna be releasing like 15 minutes, and I'm gonna go watch that later. But overall, I actually really, really like the song. I like the song. She was throwing a lot of shots. She was throwing shots at Partisan, her ex-boyfriend. She threw shots at Drake, which I was just like, it was so delicious to me. Like the whole, I think she said like, Drake be cosplaying as a gangster and doing fake accents, and that like, he has BBL scars, or like, cause there's been those rumors like out there, and even me, I've kind of been looking. But Drake, I don't know. There's something about Drake when you look at him, especially when he takes off his shirt, like his abs don't look too natural to me personally. Personally speaking, his abs don't look natural. He look like he got some kind of transplant or something going on with that body. Okay, body banging. I have to let the doctor cut me. No, no NDA. But yeah, Drake is Drake definitely caught a couple of strays on this song, and honestly, is warranted because Drake came at Megan Thee Stallion unprovoked in that album thing that he did with 21 Savage. So, she has the right to respond. Like I didn't even know that there was even an issue between her and Drake until Drake did that. So I was like, listen, fair game. You diss me, I diss you back. And of course, Partisan dedicated a whole. Listen, listen. Let me just say this. I maybe Partisan Fontaine. He's better off being a writer for other rappers. Like he's just better off being the ghostwriter for like Cardi B and stuff. Like, and I think that he should stay in his lane when it comes to that, because him as an artist in and of itself, I listened to that diss track what he did to Megan Thee Stallion, and listen, maybe the bars were cute and stuff, but like the song was just not it. Like the beat, the whoever produced that fucking song needs to fire that person and hire a new producer. And that's saying a lot, because I'd be telling Megan Thee Stallion that she needs to work with other people, but like goddamn, Partisan part that this song that he did towards Megan Thee Stallion was not it. I'm sorry, I did not like it. Like the beat and everything like that, and y'all know, and the reason why I feel like people gas, and that's the only reason why they gassed it up for a few days and we forgot about it, because it was just like it just wasn't a good. I don't know. He needs to stick to being a ghostwriter and stay behind the scenes. But yeah, let's just talk about and I like this cover art. I like this cover art, like what she's doing here. It looks very cute. Let's talk about what the internet is talking about today. So mind you, okay, even the way that at first when Nicki was trending, when the song came out and stuff like that, I didn't listen to the song yet. I just saw that Nicki was trending and she was going off on Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm like, God damn, was it because of the song? Like, what did she say? So I'm thinking to myself, like, Megan Thee Stallion name dropped Nicki on Hiss. So I went to go listen to the song. That's when I went to go listen to the song. And then I see the part where Nicki felt away. It's because Megan Thee Stallion had a bar in that song called, you know, yeah, can't be mad at me. I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, yeah, shouldn't be mad at me. I should be mad at Megan's Law. Okay, and if y'all don't know Megan's Law, I suggest y'all guys do your research on that. It's about like sex offenders and things like that. So it was a shot. It was a shot at Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is her husband is a registered sex offender. Um, Unfortunately, she married him, but whatever. That's a whole different conversation. So Nicki was very upset. Nicki. It's crazy. I was just thinking this. I was like, Megan Thee Stallion. And let's be very clear. We already knew, like, we knew that there was beef between Megan and Nicki. Like, we've been knew this. Like, they've been throwing subs at each other. Nicki threw subs at Megan. Megan threw subs at Nicki. Nicki with the whole Christopher Reeves line on Rebel Blue Sleeves and stay in your Tory Lanes, bitch. I'm not Iggy. Like she calling Megan, alcoholics, bitches be thirsty, they're alcoholics, something like that. And then let's be clear, Megan Thee Stallion has also been this Nicki too. It's calling Nicki that she's always like throwing shots at Nicki, saying that she's a pill popper, that she smokes, that she's on Percocets, allegedly, that she's on Percocets and she needs to put down the perks, and um that Nicki is stiff, she don't know how to dance, like, and even in this song for his, she was like, oh, bitches be a wall bending or something like that, basically saying that they be photoshopping their pictures or videos to make themselves. So that was also a shot at Nicki too. So they've been throwing shots at each other for a long time. And to me personally, like, this song, first of all, Megan Thee Stallion didn't drop Nicki. And Nicki, it seems like Nicki takes things way more personal when people attack her husband than they do at her. And maybe that's like a natural thing. It's kind of like a thing of like, yeah, you can come at me, but just don't come at, I guess, my family. But like, it seems like anytime they take an attack on this woman's husband and his actions, she gets so highly upset, and like, just that, like, this is actually the first time really Nicki has acknowledged, like, has really, even though technically speaking, has put a name on that she's beefing with Megan Thee Stallion, and it was over this Megan's Law line that was like I guess a bar to who she's married to. And I'm just like, Nicki, this girl said that you were on Percocets, that you're stiff, you be wall bend, like, all that, like, it's just like the Megan's Law line is the one that got you. Whatever. So that's it. Also, Nicki was, y'all know Nicki. Nicki's a very witty girl. Her and her wits. She was on live and she previewed a song, and she was of course, the low hanging fruit, the Bigfoot stuff, saying that she only has Megan Thee Stallion only has one good foot, and that she needs to walk on her good foot. And what did she say? Are you Pimp C or are you Bum B? What else did she say? That how you got through Grammys and you can't rap on beat. And then she previewed the song. I don't know if that song is gonna be released. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But to me, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I did see some tweets. It did seem like she had this song for a while. That Nicki had this song locked in. Because like, there's no way. Like, this Megan Thee Stallion song just came out, and you automatically have this song. Like, girl, Nicki. Knew you wanted to drop that song. You were just waiting for a right opportunity to drop it. But listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all guys this. Oh, and I said this on my community tab. By the way, y'all need to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. We get up to 800 subscribers. The goal is to get up to 1,000. Thank y'all so much. But I actually do think this beef benefits the both of them. I do think so. I think that this beef benefits Megan Thee Stallion. And I think this beef also benefits Nicki Minaj. Because, and you know what the thing is too? I actually think both of them know that. I think both of them know that. And here's the reason why I say that. And why, and here's also the reason why I kind of feel like Nicki Minaj somewhat acknowledged, well, she acknowledged the fact that she has beef with Megan Thee Stallion, and now this whole thing is becoming like such a huge thing. Everybody's talking about it. Is because, y'all, I did a video not that long ago. I think it was last year. Yeah. where at the time, and this is before I think Super Freaky Girl went number one. I think last year was when there was like a whole thing where they said like rap hasn't gone number one for almost a year or something like that. I did a video about that. And it was like a whole article, and Billboard, I think Billboard made an article about that, about how rap is not doing the numbers like how it used to. Even just a few years ago, like the whole mumble rap era and things like that. Like when rap was really hot, it was hot, but like these past, like I would say, year or two, the rap industry has really taken. It's only been a couple of few, like the Nickies, the Drakes, like, but sometimes a lot of time, but even that, and then they want to add Doja Cat onto that mix, even though Doja Cat's pop, but it's only been very a select few that have been able to reach heights on the charts, and I think that unfortunately hip hop is dying. I think that hip hop is dying. The unfortunate thing too is that with so many rappers dying on the streets. And hold on, like I need to hold on. I'm trying to make a point here. I know y'all gonna be like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? Like you just veering off to like La La Land here. But I'm just gonna bring it home. But like the way I see it is that like especially what's going on in the streets, like these rappers are just shooting each other up. Like rap has become so like it's just taking a real downward spiral, and for the fact that rap is not doing that well on the charts, I think in a way these two want to make rap popular again. Especially female rap at that. Especially female rap, because female rap has also taken a big hit. Like the numbers are not numbering, and the thing is that I know some people are gonna bring up the sexy reds, but it's like, do y'all really, come on y'all, like do y'all really see a sexy red being here on the long term basis? Like, do y'all guys see longevity in this girl? No. And I think that you know rap needs longevity, and especially female rap needs longevity. And these girls, these new age girls, it's just like they're not cutting it. They're not fucking cutting it. And even though of course now Nicki's being petty right now, and she's you know and Megan Thee Stallion's being petty towards her and dissing and doing all that stuff. But I think that Nicki also, even though she might not like Megan Thee Stallion personally, which I do believe she does not like her, I also, and she is throwing shots, but there is a part of me that does feel like Nicki Minaj does respect Megan Thee Stallion's pen, because Nicki Minaj is also someone that writes. She writes her bars. She's very confident in that, and she sees that maybe you know in an odd way she wants to have this battle with Megan Thee Stallion to somewhat revive the excitement in rap in general, in hip hop, and particularly in female rap. I don't know. That's just my assumptions. That's just my opinion. I might be so off the rails with that, like that whole thing. But I don't know. It's just like I just think about like, because it's a thing of like, it's like, why now? Like, why sort of name drop now? Like, why didn't you guys just keep it on the subbing level? But the fact that like everything is becoming like, no, I'm being more direct with you. I think they want to make the sport more exciting again, so that they can get, fans and casual fans to see what's going on in hip hop, and more particularly what's going on in female rap. So I think that this thing benefits both of them. I think that, at the end of the day, Nikki, yeah, you already know Nikki has a support. Nikki has her barbs. The barbs are always going to support Nicki Minaj and all that. They see Megan Thee Stallion. I also think that, and even though it can go two ways, I think that in a way too, this whole thing with the Instagram live stuff kind of overshadows his. But I also think too, I think Megan Thee Stallion is also looking, because Megan Thee Stallion, and people said it in the internet before and things like that. She is a social climber. She is very much so a strategic girl too. I think Megan Thee Stallion is also looking at this in a way where it's like, listen, all publicity is good publicity. If the barbs go off on me and all this different things, I have good people. they're all good. First of all, they're looking at their queen, Nicki Minaj, is saying, why the hell is she going off? Why is she pissed off? What's going on? That helps get the Barbs to go rush and listen to the song to see what Megan was saying and what was said about her. So that's just more clicks and views and all that stuff from Megan Thee Stallion, which can help the song. But here's my thing though. If promoted well, I think that if Megan Thee Stallion promotes this song well and it is marketed in a way where it can go places, and I'm not saying like it's gonna go number one or anything like that, because this is a hip hop record, and but like if it is marketed well and promoted well, I think the song can do really, really good, because I do like the song. But I also think that Megan Thee Stallion is looking at this from an aspect of like, listen, all publicity is good publicity. And that's why she didn't really. That's why when Nicki was going off and previewing a song and stuff like that, I think Megan Thee Stallion only did like put up an Instagram stories thing of her laughing, and that was it. Because I think that she's just taking in both sides, she's taking in the noise, like taking in the good and the bad. Because while Nicki Minaj is trending, Megan Thee Stallion is trending too, and the song is trending, and Nicki Minaj is trending, and it's like, I don't know. I just think that this beef benefits both of them. I do. I think it benefits both of them. And let's be very clear. Nicki Minaj is making this very exciting. Like, I think without Nicki Minaj, nobody, I mean, not to say nobody, like these female rap girls wouldn't be as like, oh my God, like out there, like, just like we'll be paying attention to, like Nicki's really making this exciting, whether it's in a good way or a bad way. I think that she's like, she puts gasoline on that fire. You feel me? Like there's a fire already there, but she's just putting gasoline on it. But I don't know. That's just how I view it. Before I go, I do want to say this though. I do got, y'all know I gotta throw shade. Y'all know I gotta throw shade. I did notice when I was on Twitter, I did see a lot of like, Cardi B fans sort of like having a say and like saying certain things. And I've even seen someone talk about, um Nicki Minaj could only do this to Megan Thee Stallion. She could never do this to Cardi B because Cardi B don't play that, or like, because I guess insinuating that Nicki is scared of Cardi, or um they're also saying things like, oh well, and y'all don't believe, like there's just a lot of things that the Cardi B fans are saying. And for me, I also think that is coming from a disingenuous place when it comes to Cardi B fans, because it's like, girl, y'all, Cardi, if anything, Cardi could have been released a record. She could have been released a record, because let's be very clear, Nicki Minaj has also dissed Cardi B in the past too. Like she's called Cardi B ugly, saying that you got all that surgery in your face and you're still an ugly person. You still look ugly, and like, been throwing shots at her, talking about you need to write a rap, a pen, and you need to know how to write your raps and not have a ghostwriter. It's like those things have been said, and the only thing that Cardi B has done is always gone on Twitter, going off, doing all these different things instead of putting it in a song and talking her shit. And it's like, and I think in a way, Cardi, and this is just me, yeah, no. I think that Cardi B fans know that Cardi B can't go toe to toe with Nicki Minaj. So they're using Megan Thee Stallion as like collateral damage to handle Nicki, because in a way they do see, there's just, they do see Megan Thee Stallion as a better rapper that writes her, that has bars and writes her rhymes, and she can handle Nicki Minaj, whereas Cardi B can just go off on Twitter and do what she does best in that aspect, and not have to worry about putting out a record or writing a rap or something like that. You know what I mean? I just think that it's very disingenuous, the support that the Cardi B fans have towards Megan Thee Stallion, because it's just like, y'all want Megan Thee Stallion to handle Cardi B's work or something, like to be in the front lines of that, so that Cardi B doesn't have to do it, because y'all know that y'all are not confident in Cardi B to really rap, like to put it out there and rip it out the plastic, like put it on the floor, like no pun intended to Lotto, like come on, like I don't know, that's just how I feel. So it's like when I was seeing them have like something to say on Twitter, like, oh, Cardi B could never do this to, I mean, no, that Nicki could never do that. First of all, I don't even think Nicki First of all, of course, like let's be honest here. Nicki will body Cardi B in a rap song, anything instantly. Um, but I just don't think. First of all, Nicki has threw shots at Cardi B all the freaking time, and what has Cardi B done? Nothing. So y'all saying that she can never try with it. No, she has tried it with Cardi, and Cardi B has not released a diss track, has not threw subs, has not done anything except for ranting on Twitter. So that was just that. I just wanted to address that. But I am interested to see where this goes between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki. And listen, I by the way, us fans, let's just let's be very clear here. These girls are gonna keep it within the music. Let's not see here act as if they're gonna do anything outside of it. Like they're gonna keep it within the music. So I suggest we as fans also like somewhat chill out and like enjoy the music and not like threaten each other online. Cause it's like, listen, it's rap, so it's like they're gonna throw subs, they're gonna name call, they're gonna hit below the belt, they're gonna be witty about it. And I think that we should too. Like we need to have a sense of humor about this whole thing. At the end of the day, they might not like each other, and they don't like each other personally, but at the end of the day, I honestly do think this. I think Nicki Minaj does respect, even though she might not admit it now, but eventually she will. But I do think Nicki Minaj does respect Megan Thee Stallion as an artist, and I think that Megan Thee Stallion respects Nicki Minaj because at the end of the day, without Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj really paved the way for Megan Thee Stallion and the other girls. So that's just my thoughts on that. Um, Please don't what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers, okay? Make sure y'all share my videos if y'all care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.